Do you know which dungeon we are going to play in Season 3 in World of Warcraft this summer? WOWhead has just published the result of the poll organized by Blizzard, asking the player to choose their favorite dungeon from this expansion. We are going to speak about dungeon today. Hi everyone, welcome for this new RANTOSAURUS video. I'm Elloa, I'm a content creator on Twitch and YouTube, and today we will be speaking about our favorite dungeon from the War Within. So, what are your favorite dungeon from the War Within and why? Don't tell me it's because there is a cool trinket that drops at the end, because seriously, to all people that have voted certain dungeon just because of the loot or a trinket or whatever, instead of really focusing on the layout, the boss mechanic, how smooth the dungeon was or how interesting it was, no, that's not what we get. We get top dungeon that has been chosen and selected mostly for their loot, and I'm not happy. Maybe it's the fault of Blizzard, and maybe Blizzard should have organized their vote saying, players, don't vote for the loot because the loot table are going to change completely. Vote for the mechanics. But they didn't mention anything. Therefore, we have as first dungeon Ara-Kara, which honestly, I'm not mad about that one. I probably would have selected it, but the last boss, remember what a nightmare it could be, especially with players that did not know what to do or did not understood the mechanics, because the mechanics of the last boss of Ara-Kara are pretty difficult if you get to it the first time. I remember my first time in Ara-Kara. Do you remember your first time in Ara-Kara?
Alright, let's see if I can actually get back to the boss.
No.
Oh no. Nope, that suck is too much suck.
Because it was a mess. We had 30 wipe with competent player, but it took us 30 tries to understand what we really needed to do. Okay, we went blind, of course. The second one, it's Operation Floodgate. And I mean, okay, I'm really fine with that one. I will have voted that one as well. Maybe not at my top choice, but definitively Operation Floodgate is in the list of the 4 dungeons that I preferred. Because I find this dungeon really fun, like I explained in a different video, it's very playful, the bosses are interesting, the layout is nice, the atmosphere of the dungeon is pretty cool, and the humor, like, you know, Big Mama, Swamp Face, all of that, it's really fun. But yeah, the bosses have interesting mechanics. It's difficult while not being impossible if you are working your way in communicating with your team. That being said, I have not done Operation Floodgate at high level, so who knows, maybe at level 8 I'm changing my mind. The music is really cool, however. Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing you need to do. Oh, sorry, I didn't saw you in that corner. No, I killed you. The next one, and I'm not happy about that one, is Dawnbreaker. What? Guys? No! That's a point when I disagree with Taliesin, which loved Dawnbreaker and is super happy about that one. I am not. Dawnbreaker is complicated. It's annoying. Like, okay, Dawnbreaker is really nice as a story mode. That's a brilliant dungeon. It's cool, it's fun, it's different, you have to do some other things than dungeoning. But as a Mythic Plus dungeon, it is not fun at all. The number of times I fall off the ship for whatever random reason.
Fly away? Yeah, just wait. Oh, okay.
Why? I am on a fucking...
Oh shit, bad timing. Oh god, oh god, oh god.
Oh no,
okay.
it's not working.
Could it be spell reflect and ignore pain?
I had ignore pain up, I think.
Shit!
I'm out of range.
Honestly, the Dawnbreaker is one of the last dungeon I would have voted for, because I find it very annoying for very trivial things, which are bugs. You go through the boat, if you don't take your mount fast enough, you get, you know, screwed. There's all kind of things that can happen, and that has nothing to do with your ability of handling the fight. And then you have all this nonsense in the city itself when you have to go down the boat, and you know, it's so difficult to land badly into do an extra pull or something like that. I think the skills required in Dawnbreaker are far beyond just learning your class and learning to time your cooldown. It is how to fly, how to land properly, how to follow the tank, how to not stay too far from the tank, how to not, you know, like the number of time I'm following a tank in a pug which is not taking the usual route, and then I'm landing in the wrong place and I pull the boss. It causes all kind of drama. The boss's fights are quite fine, but it's everything else which is boring in this dungeon. And last but not least, the Priory. That's again a trinket. Don't get me wrong, I love the decor of the Priory. It's a gorgeous dungeon, especially the last room with the view on Baldur. It's so beautiful. It's nice that it has been used in the story as well and in the cinematic, and that you have one of the most epic and most beautiful moments of the history of Warcraft that happened there. So, just for that, okay, let's vote for the Priory. I will be happy to play in it again. But the boss fight, oh my god, the second boss in particular, so difficult, so painful. I will be honest with you, I did not time the single key for the Priory. And sometimes it was that short, but we always failed because we pulled an extra pack of mobs, or because we wiped in a bad pool, or because this damn second boss wiped our butts, or the last one, or the first one. Whatever. There's always something bad that happened in the Priory. I mean, this dungeon is mean. Okay, now that I have complained about all the dungeon I would have not voted for, which dungeon I would have voted for? Well, weirdly enough, and that's one of the bottom, I will have voted for Stone Vault. I like Stone Vault. I really enjoy the boss mechanics. The pools are pretty tough sometimes, but it's a good dungeon. I enjoy it. I really like the fight that you have in Stone Vault, and I think it's kind of straightforward. You're doing this, this, and that. Another dungeon that I really like in Cinderbrew. I find it very pleasant, and one of the reasons why this dungeon is so pleasant, it's the atmosphere, it's the vibe, it's the music. It feels like a little party. It's really nice. And once you understand the fights, then it's okay. Granted, like the bee fight is pretty tough. It can be rough, but once you understand how it works, it's a very nice dungeon. I really like it. So yeah, I will have voted for Floodgate, for Stone Vault, for Cinderbrew, and probably City of Threads. Because I like Ara-Kara. I think Ara-Kara is better. I'm hesitating between both, but those are two good dungeons. City of Thread, once you do the little labyrinth things and you get it, it's pretty cool. I mean, the boss fights are really easy. Ara-Kara, the boss fight can be more rough. If you don't do them well, But let's go with Ara-Kara. That's my selection. What would have been yours? Tell me in the comment below what you will have voted for and what you are hoping for dungeon from the other expansion. As for me, I'm wondering. I don't remember very well the dungeon in Legion. But I know there were some that were really cool, and that's really the first expansion where they really did the Mythic Plus like they are doing it nowadays, so it will make sense to have some dungeon from this expansion. Then I would like some from Dragonflight. Dragonflight was fun, so yeah, it will be interesting. Anyway, looking forward to Season 3. But let's finish season 2 first. Thank you so very much for watching this video. Thank you for being here in my community. Do not hesitate to join me on Twitch TV. If you want to learn the Mythic dungeon, I'm organizing every Wednesday a dungeon lesson where we are using the guide created by Raider.io to explain all the tactic. We pause the video, we ask some question, we answer question. That's more what we do. And then we practice with a Mythic 0 or a low key. If you want to try some other role or some other class, or you're just returning to the game and you're a little shy to tackle into group content, join the dungeon lesson on Wednesday on Twitch TV. Thank you so much. You take care of yourself, take care of your loved one, and I will see you next time on YouTube or on Twitch. Bye everyone.